Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. All right, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO, and we have a very special guest on the show right now. How are you doing today, LaTanya?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Doing great this beautiful morning. Thank you again for giving us your time. We know you are very, very busy. So, for the benefit of everyone who's listening and watching, can you tell us something about yourself, LaTanya? What's your role in real estate?
I have several roles in my market center. I have been licensed for 37 years. I've been a broker for 34 years. And I'm also the PC coach for the office. And I'm also, as I said, an active agent.
Wow.
So I
So,
wear plenty of hats.
yes, I was going to mention a lot of hats. Now, in your roles, you also have a cyberbacker supporting you in your business, correct?
Yes, I do.
Yes. How
Yes, I
long have
do.
you been working with Cyberbacker?
I've been working with cyberbackers now for about a year.
About a year now. So, before you had your very first Cyberbacker, Theodore, did you have experience before, working with remote team members, or is this your first time?
This is my very first time.
First time. So, let me ask, what is the experience been like so far?
It's been great. Theodore is amazing. He does stuff that I have never even thought of, or things that I wanted to do, but never had the time, the energy, or the knowledge to do.
He's really there to back you up then. So,
Yes.
let me ask you, what can you tell me personally about Theodore, personality-wise, things like that?
Theodore is always upbeat. He sends me a text every day before he starts, and he's just a joy to be around. And when we do our Zoom calls, we talk about family, we talk about everything, just not real estate, but or not just real estate, but we have a relationship, we have a connection.
I think that's very important as well, especially in this type of virtual relationship. Having that, maybe probably some people would call it friendship. Again, is what you
Yes,
mentioned, a connection with your
yes,
cyber backers, of course.
yes.
Now, what makes this virtual relationship work? Aside from the relationship and the connection, what makes it a successful partnership?
Well, with having Theodore, he does a lot of the things that I don't have time to do. And he thinks of things that are things that, of course, that work. But I haven't had a chance to, say, for instance, with Command, the platform that we use, I have not learned that. So I've not been able to, I don't know it as well as I should. But all I have to do is say, Theodore, this is what I'm dealing with. And a lot of my business is repeat and referral. So he set up systems now to allow me to be able to touch them. One of the first things that he did was he set up a holiday email to say, happy whatever it was, or 4th of July, I think it was. And initially when he sent it to me, it's like, okay, so why are we doing this? And then I thought, oh, this is what you should have been doing all along. Well, the minute that he sent it out, I got 7 or more emails from clients thanking me and saying, happy 4th of July to you too. So it's little things like that that bring business back to me.
Of course, reaching out to the clients with those special, let's say, just once in a, let's say, time once in a month touch for your clients, of course, that would still be good. Of course, you never know for the returning business as well, right?
Correct. Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, ever since Theodore has started working with you, how much time has he saved you?
He has saved me a ton because he works on, as we've already talked about, building those and
Yes.
sustaining those relationships with past clients. He's helping me with my expenses in terms of having the correct spreadsheets for the accountant, things of that nature, things that I don't have time to do, nor do I really want to do it. But of course, he jumps on and it's like, okay, just give me more, give me more. And he's also helping me with the PC role, with the productivity coaching role, with doing spreadsheets and keeping things in track for the PC students too.
So he manages a lot of things for you then. Is that right,
Yes,
LaTanya? Yes.
Yes.
Now, we already talked about a few of the things that your cyberbacker is currently doing for you right now. But what I'd like to know next is what are some of the new tasks or the new things that you're considering to have him do in the future for your business?
Probably coming up with ways to make it even more, doing more touches that are more beneficial to the clients. One of the things that we're working on right this moment is on my website, I want to have a resource corner. So he sent out an email not too long ago to people saying, if you have a favorite contractor or a favorite vendor, please let us know. And so when he sent that out, I got responses back of people giving names of people that they trust, as well as invitations from people saying, well, would you please send me your list once it's complete? So again, that's another touch.
Yes, of course. So that's more things for him to do, meaning growth for
Yes.
him equals and turns into growth for your business as well. Don't you agree?
Correct.
Yes.
I would agree. Totally.
Now, what have been some of the challenges that you've had working with Cyberbacker?
It's not necessarily with Cyberbacker, it's with me. It's just giving up the control, because thinking that I can do it all and I don't need anybody else to do anything. It's just, I can do all of this. And the great thing about it is that when I give him a task, because he works for me in the evening, evening my time, when I wake up the next morning, it's done. And I've had a good night's sleep.
Yes, and you don't have to think about it, right?
Exactly.
The thinking time, the brain time. Now,
Yes.
one last thing, LaTanya. There are a lot of business owners listening to us right now who are wondering and need your advice. What would you tell them when they're hiring their own cyberbacker?
Make sure that when you, in your initial interview or your initial application of what you want, make sure that you list everything that you want, not just right now, but going forward to improve your business. So if that person can fit that, you want to make sure that you're not trying to put a square peg in a round hole. But you also want to make sure that you're not trying to hire someone that's just like you, because we already know just like you doesn't work. You need an opposite so that that person can achieve those things that you don't want to or have time to do.
I think that's terrific advice, LaTanya.
And
Now,
you don't need to think alike, because that's not
yes,
going to advance you all either.
of course, of course. Now, I know that Theodore is listening to us right now. Would you want to give
Oh
him a quick
no.
shout out on the show?
Hey, Ted. Thank you for everything that you do. You're wonderful.
We are very excited to see where this partnership between you and Theodore would be in the next few months and the years to come. Thank you very much for being on the show, LaTanya.
Thank you, Jello.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.